Hello, everybody. I'm Barry, the volunteer rifleman.
I'm Mark with the Black Powder Maniac Shooter YouTube channel.
All right, welcome, Mark. And Mark and I we're good friends. We've gone back quite a while. And one of the things that we like in common is what we call black powder fun shoots. And Mark has been instrumental in getting the New Year's Day free fun shoot, fun free. What do you call that?
Free fun shoot.
Free
Yeah.
fun shoot going. And it's been very popular. We do that at the Walter Klein Range at the National Muzzleloader Rifle Association in Friendship, Indiana, every New Year's Day. My goodness, how many years has it been now? Six?
This one's coming up as the sixth one.
Just one. All
Yes.
right. And I've been to every one of them and just enjoy the heck out of them. And the concept of a fun shoot, a couple of them around where people just go just to learn about, shoot, show off, whatever with their guns. No real competitions, and if there is anything that's a competitive, it's all about just having fun with it. So one of the so Mark and I we do the New Year's Day shoot together, and I am also go to various Victorian rifleman shoots. Similar format, where we just go and like-minded people get together and shoot and trade guns. So, Mark, why don't you tell us talk about how the New Year's Day shoot came to be?
Well, what happened, Barry, is I guess it was 6 years ago. I was talking to my wife one day, and I said, it's been probably 2 months since I've had one of these out playing with them. And I said, what would happen if I put the New Year's Day shoot together over at Friendship and put a little promo video together and post it on the NMLRA's Facebook page and several others. And I told her that maybe 5, 6 guys would show up, since you don't know if it's going to be cold, snowing, or whatever. And actually, the first year, 21 or 2 shooters showed up at the primitive part of the NMLRA range, and Barry was one of them. And I interviewed him about, I can't remember which gun you had with you at that time. We talked about it a little bit, and we just had a fun day of shooting the firearms and potlucking it pretty much all day. I brought a crock pot of, I think it was some of Wife's chili, Smokies or something, and several others brought things. And I told her coming home that evening, I think we'll do that again next year. Well, last year was the 5th year we did that. We had 2 dry years. 2 of them were just gully worst to sideways. And then the last year it was 55-ish degrees, and we had 61 shooters show up.
Yeah.
And I bet there was 75 or 80 guns there, of everything from flintlocks down to cartridge to homemade guns. It was unbelievable the amount of firearms that showed up. Pretty much anything in the black powder world was there somewhere. Someone had it.
Right.
I remember you had 8 or 10 of them there, and I brought 2 or 3 with me, and a fellow named Brian brought 2 or 3 of his. His uncle brought some, and we had all kinds of shooters. So we basically put together is free day, no competition, no entry fee, no prize money. Just come and bring your smoke poles with you, and a little bit of something to eat, potato salad or chips or something. And we set out on a picnic table and just eat on it all day long and play with the guns. And it gives you a great opportunity for me to shoot a gun that Barry would own that I may never would. And he would be the same with me or some of the other fellows that would show up. So that's the basic concept.
Yeah.
He's watching football games and parades. So
That's right. That's right. One of the other things I like about it too is kind of the array of targets we have. Everything, because we do it the last few years, we've done it on the main firing line rather than the primitive line down at Friendship. There's a couple of benefits to that. Not quite as intimate, but better covered for shooting in the rain, in case it rains. Power is there to power crock pots and things like that. So that's where on the main line, but also gives us greater opportunity to put some targets out. So we have some paper targets, racks set out between 50, 100, 200 yards, and then steel targets we just set up all over the place. And especially new shooters, they love the ring of the steel targets, right? And then the guns, my goodness, we have just about everything there, right? So like you said, everything from flintlocks to cartridge guns. We had somebody brought an 1873 Winchester replica to shoot, and that was a lot of fun. We had a few shotguns, and then one of our fellows, he has a ultra modern inline with a scope and everything, and he set that up so that everyone could find out what does it feel like to hit a target at 500 yards. So we have these targets, these knockdown targets set up at 500 yards, and he gave everyone a chance. And with that rifle, frankly, it's hard to miss. And it's a muzzle loader, believe it or not. Right? And I
I
think,
even
Mark,
hit
even
one.
you got to shoot something. Yeah.
I even hit one of those 500-yard targets. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
That thing was a beast of a gun. I mean, I don't see how anything can escape his vision. If it's out there and he wants to take it down, it's going down. I mean,
That's right. So we're hoping to get a good turnout again this year. I think we will. Um, Once again, that's going to be at the National Muzzleloader Rifle Association's Friendship Range. That's the main range in Friendship, Indiana. So I have a little surprise for you, Mark, because you were talking about how that first shoot you interviewed me about my gun. I have that gun right here,
oh, cool.
right?
I couldn't remember
So
which
this
one it
was
was.
actually, yeah, this is actually not a historic gun. It's a replica. It's called a Dubs Fowler, which is kind of historically based on a smooth rifle back from that era. It's not actually a fowling piece so much, but it is lines. And this one was made by Tip Curtis. It's smooth bore, but it's set up more like a rifle would be. And they actually called them smooth rifles, even though there's no rifling. So because it locks in like a rifle more than a fowling piece. But this is the gun that I had there, and you talked to me about it. So,
Well, I know you
um,
was highly accurate with it. You spanking
yeah,
that duck target I had up there, and one of them other ones almost every
yeah,
time you pulled the trigger.
that's right. And one of the things we did is when we got that was at the primitive range, and there is one target set up about 100 yards up the hill. And most of the people were shooting at the closer and targets. And my friend Dave and I, we decided we're going to show these guys. And with the smoothbore, we were pinging a 100-yard target. So that was fun.
I
Yeah, that
remember
was our first one. So
that was
that's my
fun.
show and tell for tonight. So, Mark, do you have anything to show us?
I'm gonna probably. I don't bring this one out very often. It's a 50 caliber. I'm not sure what this is based on. You would know if you see it. It's built by Alan Snyder from Louisville. I bought this one very reasonable last summer. I don't really promote it much on the Black Panther Maniac Shooter YouTube channel because I want to show the new shooters that you can actually get into the hobby with a gun that's less expensive than this one is. So I'll usually use the factory guns, but probably won't bring this one out. This is a Traditions Trapper flintlock pistol, and this Lyman's also. And we'll probably set something out kind of not very far out, maybe 7,500 feet out, and let them try to hit it with this thing. And Barry talked me into bringing the old British Billy target this year. And the British Billy target is actually a steel target that is 3 feet wide, and I'm going to say 5.5 feet tall. It's about as tall as I am. And I got it painted in the shape of a British, or what'd you say, just regular soldier. It's a red
Yeah,
and
British
white
regular. Yeah.
lobster tail back thing. And we're going to set that out. I'm going to hang it suspended in air, maybe 275 to 300 yards out,
Right.
and see how many of these guys can be a Timothy Murphy of the day and take him out. And I think that's going to be fun to try to hit that. I'm looking forward to trying that myself. Probably I'm going to try with this one for sure. I'm going to bring this one and hopefully catch some guys on video camera to
Yeah.
are hitting that rascal because these are coming with me this year. I'm going to bring both of these with me to use them. I've been putting together a video every year about the New Year's Day shoot, and I think quite a few guys kind of enjoy them. But what they really say, boy, I sure wish I could have come to that shoot. That would look like a lot of fun, and it is. It is. It's cool to try all these different firearms and see if you can hit anything with them. And
Right. Right. Okay. Well, I can't wait for that. And those pistols we've seen a few times on your videos,
yeah,
so I can't wait to see those. I know people love shooting them. Right.
well, we're going to
So,
get together again and do another one of these time trial ones with both these things. we did one together last year or something, and I was using 4.90s and 4.80s, and they said, well, do them with thicker patches. So we're gonna try them again with thicker patches. Since you got the chrono machine, let's see how fast they're going, and with the thicker patches versus the little thin Muslim type patches. So I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have to do that one again using these. They're lots of fun to play with. And you
Okay.
can't do anything with them, Barry. That's why I got to set everything up close. So
Okay, Mark. Well, thanks a lot, and
welcome.
we'll see you on New Year's Day. And once again, Mark, Black Powder Maniac Shooter YouTube channel. I'm sure you all have seen that, and I'm on the Volunteer Rifleman YouTube channel.
Before you
So,
go, let me say
uh,
this. We're going to get to a friendship around 9 on New Year's Day morning, and give me about 20 minutes or how far to hang these targets. I've got 8 or 10 different steel type targets. We're going to hang in various, like you said, various distances out. So roughly at 9:30, we're going to start shooting. The potluck will be set up by then. We'll bring in like Smokies again this year, maybe barbecue, meatballs, and so forth. So come by 9:30, and we're going to stay till about 4 o'clock. Gives me time to get the guns put away and the targets pulled down before it gets dark. So we'd love to see you guys. You want to come?
okay. Yep. Hope to see everyone. All right.
Thanks, Barry.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
We'll see you New Year's Day.